Hi again everyone, I am Sam, and in this video we are going to be revisiting one of the tones we created in this track, and specifically looking at how we can pull plugins in from the Ableton DAW like reverb and delay to make sure we're getting exactly the kind of sound we want without having to go away and buy even more stuff. All this stuff is within the Hitmaker expansion from Focusrite. We're also going to be looking at putting real pedals in front of the Focusrite interface, making sure that we're not letting any gear and tonal potential go to waste. Let's have a look. Okay, as you can see, we are in Ableton, and I have chosen this edge of breakup tone that we were working on earlier, which sounds like this. Very cool, still very happy with that, but it could definitely benefit from some reverb. So in order to grab reverb, what I've done is I've headed over here into audio effects in Ableton, and I've dropped down this reverb menu, and I'm going to grab this guitar room that I've highlighted here and pull that down here. Now we should have probably too much reverb. Unnecessary amount, but what we can do is just visit here. This dry and wet is on 100% dry and wet, so I'm going to pull that down to about 26%. I'm also going to actually reduce this pre-delay to as low as it will go, and now we have this. Very cool, much more like it. Okay, I'm much happier with that with a little bit of reverb. Let's add some delay. Here's our tone so far, just with the reverb. Very cool. Just like before, I'm going to jump over to audio effects here in Ableton, and I'm going to head up here to delay and loop. Now, I really like this clean delay section, and I'm going to grab quarter note delay and throw this into our series of effects as well. Again, it will probably be a bit too much to begin with. So again, just like the reverb, I'm going to drop the dry wet down to, let's say about 22% there. And the feedback is the same. Let's drop that down to about 25. And we have this. Nice subtle bit of delay there. If you want, you kind of coarse dial that up for a bit more of a noticeable effect. Up them both to kind of mid-30s, and we've got this. Okay, let's move on to some pedals. This is the Sariatone Centura pedal, which is essentially a clon kind of circuit, which is one of my favorites. And the Focusrite interface will handle this really nicely because especially on the instrument input, which we are of course using, there's a really nice high headroom for boost pedals and tone coloring pedals like this. We are of course going into the Marshall Jubilee plugin by Softube, so it's kind of like we're using this clon circuit in front of a Marshall Jubilee amp. This is our sound without the pedal turned on. Very nice. Let's see what it sounds like with the pedal. Very cool. Okay, next up, let's mess around with some time-based effects. This is the ARP87 delay pedal from the good people at Walrus Audio, and that's going straight into our Scarlett 2i2 Focusrite interface. I've also taken off the quarter note delay plugin that we added in Ableton. You could leave them both on if you wanted to get really trippy. Effectively what we've done now is put a delay pedal in front of our Marshall Jubilee amp plugin from Softube, and I've left in the reverb after the amp, so you can get really experimental with how we use all of our gear now available with this Hitmaker expansion. This is our tone without the delay added. Very nice. Let's throw in the delay pedal. Very cool indeed.